Hi, I wanted to challenge an idea that I hear all the time, which is defining your why. I want to start off by saying that I definitely don't think that it's a bad thing to try to do that. And I think that what people are meaning whenever they are telling people that in whatever motivational situation is try to find your purpose, which I do think is great. And I do think that that's very like on trend right now. However, I kind of have developed my own personal philosophy in regard to that, and I wanted to share it. So, in my experience, I think that that's like I said, everybody's trying to do that. It's like, what's your purpose? What's my purpose? And I do think that it's like a very good thing to seek, but I kind of started speaking this like mantra over myself, and then eventually I spoke it over my husband, and I try to just share it in general because I feel like we're always like in such a rush, like when we're kids, we're in such a rush to grow up and whatever. That's the best analogy I can think of at the moment. But anyway, we're always like feeling like we're not at the place that we're supposed to be. And it's like, you hit your 20s and you're like, oh, I should be this, or I should be doing this, and or this person is ahead of me. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but that's how I was always feeling. And I've been stuck in this my whole life, this rat race of I'm never enough, I'm never where I'm supposed to be, and there's always someone ahead of me. And that's just the reality. Like, that's what I've come to accept. But the mantra is that you are exactly where you need to be, you're exactly who you need to be, and you're there at the time that you're supposed to be there. And I just try to remind myself of that anytime that something comes up where I start to get in that spiral of, just feeling like I'm not enough in the moment. And how I feel like this gears into that bigger find your why, find your purpose is like, for me, what I have started doing, and I find that it's kind of like flowed more, is instead of finding one purpose, like there are people that clearly they were meant to do what they're doing. And maybe one day I'm going to land in some situation and I'll feel that then. But instead of looking and seeking out this grand purpose, I try to just live every day with purpose. So, when I wake up, everything that I do is intentional. Everything that I do, for me, to be honest, is pretty calculated, is strategic. But I think it's finding that I'm going to wake up and I'm going to make this day a purposeful day. And whatever's thrown at me, I'm going to do my best to accept it. And if I can take care of it, I'll take care of it. If not, I just have to realize that what is in my control, what is not in my control, and what's not in my control, it sounds so easy and cliche to just let it go. But I think that the more that we try to detach ourselves, at least for me, I have tried to get to this place where it's not that I'm walking around not attached. Like, obviously I care about things, but it's more of, it's like in a meditation, you observe. The purpose of a meditation, or one purpose, is to observe your thoughts as they pass, rather than stopping and letting that thought consume you. And I feel like it's trying to find that flow state in our daily life of, okay, this thing happened, I'm observing that it's happening, and then you move on. So hopefully that helps in some way and gives you the freedom that, sometimes defining your why, or life in general, like, it just doesn't always have to be that deep. And coming from someone who made everything that deep, trust me, like, it just, I don't know, some things we can just learn to let go and trust that all good things are coming to you.